will be beating Arceus. Definitely. Now that I'm back into the mood for it. Oh my god, can things please? English. Ugh. You sure? No, dude. No. That's not my name. I don't know where that came in. Looks. Nice customization there. So high. No. I like that, I guess. It was really. All the colors of each game, most likely. Most of them. Emerald, Otuk. Yeah, I like the basic. I can make her have green eyebrows. Or eyelashes. That's so weird. Now the eyebrows. Yeah, no, I like thin, thank you. Beauty marks. Moles. Freckles. I has those. Bags under my eyes. I would hope not. Why is that a thing? You can't change your language or name. I wanna, my language is my anus. Whenever you see now saving on screen, progress is being saved. Thank you, DDP! Much love, dude. As you old ass. Old ass motherfucker. Perfect timing for Doublade to show up. He's from X and Y. I do want to beat Arceus still, so I'm probably going to do like mix of both here and there, depending on how I feel. But yeah, so far, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool, right? It's going to be cool, right? Cool, right? But yeah, thank you, DDP. Thank you to everybody. I can move. I'm already liking the look of it. Ah, little Helioptile. Ah, man, I miss X and Y. I miss Kalos. Oh. It's one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumiose. Interact. Cute. Wait, if I'm visiting Lumiose, where am I coming from? Am I from another city over? Or I guess the character's not from Lumiose. I didn't realize that. I thought they were. Cool. And now I'm curious if they come from the same starting town. I forgot the name of it. I'm ready for some Pokemon battles. I'm hoping to have some invigorating Pokemon battles here at Lumiose. Look at my Furfrou. Oh god, I'm gonna customize your hair oh so stupidly. Customize that dog. Roof. Yeah, I'm gonna be here all day talking to people, so excuse me. I can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon we're gonna meet. Oh my god, I'm loving the feel of it already. You can find wild Pokemon even inside the city here. Yeah, I would hope so, considering the whole game is the city. I think people got upset with how Arceus was a bit barren with some of the map, and it was big. I mean, it wasn't that barren. There's enough Pokemon there to keep you interested and enough collectibles. It doesn't have to be MMO-esque huge, but I think people were complaining. I don't really know, but I think Nintendo or Game Freak and them probably made it. This one is in the city probably because based on people's opinions on or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they improve. But if people are going to backpedal and go back and forth and hate what they are given, then they got to stop asking. It was just so Kalos. The view out of the train window was spectacular. It was like very essence of the Kalos region. It was just so Kalos. I've arrived in Lumiose. Give me a bienvenue. I'll cherish everything you got to offer, Lumiose. I'm glad I'm here. Sorry if I butcher words. Oh no, I don't want to see you. No. You stay away from me, Staryu. Don't you dare transform on me. Bad. I don't want to see you. Go away. There's so many cafes in Lumiose. My dad's going to take an hour just to pick where to go. Yeah, that'd be me. A little rest at the cafe would hit the spot. When you just spent 13 hours on a plane, it's only natural. Yeah, no shit. I feel that. You look so shiny. Lumiose is more than history. It's got ambition, too. It's always trying new things. I've heard Lumiose a lot lately. I'm hoping to... Yeah, same. I have not played X and Y in a while. So I'm curious as to what this is going to add that'll add into X and Y, because this is supposed to be in the past. The guy that you saw, the tall dude in the ponytail, that's Az. That is Az. Because he has a floette. And what happened was, in the original X and Y games, something happened, he wanted to revive his floette, so he built this giant-ass thing that shot out a laser that killed a bunch of people, and made him immortal somehow, and then his floette hated him, so he left. And then at the end of the game, after battling Az, Floette comes back. And it's just like, okay. However, this guy, Az, is a lot taller looking, so that means he shrunk. But this is sometime in the past. Which is good, because I wanted to learn more about Zygarde, and I wanted to learn more about Az. Or AZ. Hence why it's called ZA. Zygarde and Az. You can also tell because it's hyphenated, too. Like, the game is hyphened. So that means it's 2 initials. 2 separate initials. That's a big-ass bag I have going in. Why can't I see my whole character? Oh god, the janky further away frame rate's still a thing. Okay, this Arceus, Legends Arceus had crashing issues. I don't know if that stopped on the Switch 2 or if that was a Switch 1 thing or if it is the thing. Because it happens on both the physical and my digital. I haven't had it in a while, but then again, I haven't played Arceus in a long enough stretch. I know I've been doing like 4 hours, 5 hours here, and I'm on 9 hours. But it's very random. There's times where I've lost progression because it would crash on me. And it's to the point where I'm like instinctively saving now. Because even when I used to play Pokemon as a kid, or even as an early adult, you would put your Game Boy down and your shit would freeze. So I'm just like constantly in that mood of like, I need to save before I go to the bathroom or something because I'm going to put down my shit wrong. I remember I have a 3DS XL that if I touched it wrong, literally one of the wiring I think is messed up in it or something because I would hit like one of the corners wrong and it would shut off. I'd be like, what the fuck? And I only bought that to replace my other 3DS, which was newer than my 3DS because mine has got a capture device, so I'm not replacing that. But I gave that 3DS to one of my close friends who lost his DS years ago, and I wanted to make up for that. And then I gave him the opportunity to play 3DS as well. But yeah, I gave him an updated version of it, which is still the original, just new. It's the black one instead of my blue one. So it's newer. It's just the same age. It's the same like age, but it's newer in terms of the fact that it was bought later. Okay. Beyond these gates, a brilliant life full of Pokemon. If you're not from around here, get ready to sight Lumius will knock your socks off. What if I'm not wearing any? Am I even wearing any? I can't see my feet. That's a little weird. I would like to see more of my character. Not that it matters. Just zoom out a little. Okay. Lumio, so wait, it's time to leave. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I'm going that way. I just wanted to explore. I'm liking a lot so far. It feels very nice. Even the control. Oh my god, the Pro Controller 2 feels so much nicer than the Joy-Cons and the first Pro Controller. I'm not gonna lie, these joysticks, they feel nice. And I'm not no fanboy of any console or anything. I love gaming in general. So I don't really give a fuck if a console or company is shitting on its fan base by upping prices or whatever. But like, if I love Pokemon, I'm gonna pay for it regardless. Until the day Pokemon or I die. Same with Dragon Ball. Like, even though I don't own like GT, I will always love and buy a lot of Dragon Ball, even if the fighting games aren't good anymore, or ever were. Oh shit! I like that it shows that it opens. That is really a neat thing. Little bit neat. I know this is gonna happen. It's gonna, yeah, Legends EA, and it's gonna have a big pan or something. Legends. Yeah. Okay. I love Totodile, but I am also really, really liking Emboar. Emboar Shiny is amazing, but I am also really liking Emboar's Mega in this. I don't really care about Megas anymore. Like, it lost its majesty to me. Same thing with, and I didn't play enough of Sword and Shield to even dabble in the Gigantamax, Dynamax, and then the Terra Raid stuff and all that from Scarlet and Violet. Like, I didn't really care about a lot of that after a while. Like, Mega Evolution got boring to me by the time Oris hit. So it's just another thing. But I do like it. It's just, at this point, though, I'm just not like, oh, I want Mega Evolution. It's like, all these people are hyped about these new Megas. And at the point, like, I don't mind if that gets spoiled for me to a degree. I'm not outright looking for it. There's still tons that I'm probably going to find in here. But, like, I pretty much know, like, Starmie, Victory Bell. I know these guys. Stuff like that. But if anyone doesn't want me to say anything, I won't. But either way. The Taurus is fresh off the train. Hope you're ready for the spotlight again. Because I know on my other character, I had... my main on Legends, I had Typhlosion. Out of the 3 that were there, I chose Typhlosion. Because I love Gen 2, and I do like Totodile. He's my favorite of the 3, because I'm a water guy. So Squirtle was my first, Totodile. And then it was Mudkip, so on and so forth, to a degree. And then it was Infernape, because Goku. And then I chose... yeah. Brokey. So it's just like... and it just continued from there. Even with Swabble. The one that evolves into the dancing peacock? Or no, that's the duck. Sorry. Swabble I haven't played much time with. It's because I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, or Sword and Shield much. It's Scarlet and Violet. I may be getting things confused. Fuck you. Nerd. Toto. If you're gonna protect Lumiose, we need a bigger team. So let's keep spreading the word on how great Hotel Z... Hotel Z? Once we have a guest, has what it takes, we'll recruit him to the cause. Sorry if my family's probably hearing me. They probably would... and they can... like, I don't know if they can hear me. I do get pretty loud sometimes. I'm just excited, though. Sorry. I'm missing dialogue. Oops. Just pulled into Gary Lumiose. Am I right? I butchered that. And judging by the big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're here to see some sights. That I am? You're just the type I'm looking for. I'm sorry I'm taken. You're about my... Again, you're hitting on me. I am taken. I can imagine a guy just go up to a girl and be like, you're just about my height. Sorry, I'm taken. It's like, I wasn't even trying. Some girls are like that. Some people can be nice, and a person will be like, sorry, I'm taken. It's like, okay. Well, look natural standing aside. Why? Okay? I never really liked that style of pants that just end there. Because I know a lot of people who wear, I don't know what they're called, but it's like, just ends instead of going down to fully to like your ankle. It just kind of, it has, the pant legs open up at the base. I don't like those pants. I never did. And that's coming from someone who used to wear the Janko shit. And South Pole. Listen, you could do me a small favor, for real. It'd be so small. I need to look into my camera and say Hotel Z is the best stay in Lumiose. Easy, right? Who's that girl? Hello. Is that like Vogue or some shit in the background? No worries. If you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Oh, you have a blue one. So they really incorporated a lot from Oris with that. They really like they really like that in Oris. I guess they're keeping it. Because I did like the little Oris phone, the little Rotom shit. I thought it was cute. Shoot, we can't film with that ad blaring in the background. Oh, sorry. I apologize. That's my ad revenue. Oh. See? Voice acting. Welcome to Lumiose, where people and Pokemon flourish together. I'll be your voice actor. My name is Jet. I am the CEO of okay. I can read letters and words. I'm not even gonna try. Some words for me are hard. I read phonetically. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. Oh, okay, it's the Pokemon start. Oh. She's doing the Professor Oak. I'm Professor Oak. Ah, that was a video I could have. That was nods to freaking Game Grumps that I could have done. I'm Professor Oak. It stands for oh ass crap. I just shit my pants. That's their Fire Red and Leaf Green playthrough. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They have an they thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence. If I have to, I can easily get my friend the game digitally until his arrives, but either way. Not that it matters, he doesn't... Because his Switch, it's not going to really matter. I would say I'd get him it, but the Switch isn't even there yet. Yes, I am a very nice guy with my best friends. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's 15th to the 22nd. I don't know necessarily. My game is almost out for delivery, and then Irving's will arrive tomorrow. That's really weird. It said Thursday, and now it updated, it said tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with some of those. I probably could easily cancel this order and rebuy one straight from Nintendo's on Amazon, because this was like a third party. I hope it's alright, because they ran out at the time for the pre-order. Or the bundle. Or the regular. Not the bundle, but the regular. Again, setting up Wild Zone, because I was going to get the bundle, but then I realized it was a digital code. I wanted physical. Even though it's still a keycard, I still like the case. And then it's not even a special Switch or anything. I was kind of disappointed. Because I don't own any of those. Like, I own a special limited edition Pikachu Game Boy, for anyone who knows the Gen 2 Game Boy, where it's gold and silver. I own that. I don't really own many. I know my friend has I bought my friend, I think I bought him one of the special editions. But either way, I don't really do that. I usually I don't mind, like, because in the future, right now I currently have my Switch dock. One of my backup one has PSOs, like, when you load into PSO, it looks like a giant ring, if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, it has, like, these big transmutation circles. It kind of looks like that. A big alchemy circle. And it's like the view of you teleporting through the warp pipe, I think is what it is. But that's basically what it looks like. It's just a big... And if you look at Dark Falls' arena, it's that symbol. It's the big circular PSO symbol. So that's what that is. And then I have, like, Vegeta skins on my other consoles. I'll probably deck out this and something. Because there's actually stuff online that I've already seen where you can get skins. I actually got mine from, I think, skinit.com, where you basically go on the website, look up what consoles and controllers you want, and it has a template, and you just take a picture you want. I could easily customize one with me and my girlfriend on it. I've also put words on mine. So I think my Switch says game. It says LoBO891 Gaming on it. So I have it's custom. That's why I should do that. I also, because my whole fucking everything is all decked out in something. You got my phone case here. Like, I got so much anime-related shit decked out on my shit. Setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably. That is, see? Comfortably alongside us. Pokemon and people always lived side by side, and that was a common... There was a bunch of books in one of the libraries in Gen 4 that you can read that talk about this. And people killing Pokemon for food, living side by side, and even mating. Yeah, I believe that was a conversation in one of those books somewhere. So at the time, people were living side by side with Pokemon. Hence probably why some of the more humanoid-looking-ish Pokemon... I don't know if humans and Pokemon can breed, but that would explain a lot. Like Thok and Throw, or whatever. Sock and Throw, the martial arts guys from Gen 5, they look very human. And then there's humans that become Kadabra. Thanks to Gen 3's Pokedex, Fire and Leaf Green's Pokedex, a kid just woke up one day as a Kadabra. And then, you know, dead children becoming Phantump. There's plenty of that. I think most ghosts are probably dead people, too. They never outright stated it, I don't think, for Ghastly and them, but Phantump is. It's just dead trees inhabited by souls. Or tree stumps inhabited by souls. Now we begin setting up wild zones with some Pisces. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. Skidoo, can I ride you in this game? It's all up to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon. We're imagining a new future for the city through our urban redevelopment plan. And that was when you went on to like Cerebi and all that, or whatever, before Arceus was even, or Legends was even fully, all the info was fully released and all that, you would see images of it where it would say the urban redevelopment plan. And that's what we're basically doing. We're basically building Lumiose. I guess it's under reconstruction. So I think it's going to look eventually like how Lumiose does in the present day, X and Y. So I wonder if gyms are implemented at this point. I don't know if this takes place after. I would assume this does take place after Arceus. Considering Arceus is the god, which means he would have had to have created every land first, and then this happened. I'm just going to say this is after that, but still sometime before even Red and Blue would begin. So I don't know how far back this goes. Even though this is 1,000 years in the past, Arceus has to be much further back in order for the timeline to make sense. And I'm a big Pokemon guy, so sorry about that. I get in this. I get very excited. I get very into like things and talk about it a lot. And now I'm talking because it's a new game, and I'm actually excited. The past day or two, I've been very cranky, very depressed, very stressed, and it's no one's fault. It's all me. It's just how I get and how I am. How passionate I am for games too, and gaming and streaming. I'm very passionate for that. Things I love, and it comes off that way, and that's why I bitch about how I suck and things. Like it's a common thing I do to anyone, anywhere. We're now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumiose, so our Intervac guides can teach you more about your surroundings. I like that she wears shoes that look like hooves. A city more beautiful than before. Wait, a city even more beautiful than before? Awaits all of us. Are you talking about the future of Lumiose is more beautiful than what's currently happening? Because the future of Lumiose, you're talking about the present day X and Y and how it looks there versus how it looks here, because it's a urban development. Is that what you mean? That makes sense. Whoa! I hope you bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. Who are you? Are you? I know in the first Legends, a lot of your characters are actual ancestors to some of the main guys. Like Volo, the one blonde-haired dude that was like bad that I was talking about. He's the ancestor of Cynthia from Gen 4, the champion. The girl who gives me all my missions and like the head of the guild that I'm in Pokemon Legends Arceus that you turn into, all those missions, that lady with like the purple hair and the no eyebrows, she is the ancestor to Cyrus, the leader of Galactic. I can't pick out a lot of the rest of them, but Mega Illusion Lumiose is coming, brought to you by Now we just need ancestors for Tierno, Serena, my main guy, which is Calum, or her, or whatever. Callum, Serena, Tierno, whoever the other fuckers all were. The only one that really matters is Serena and Callum, because they're the main two protagonists. CAO thinks even if her ad did keep us from filming, the city and its Pokemon are a wonder. To know them is to love them. Anyone who visits gets speaking of people who visit Lumiose. Let's get filming. Oh, where'd your bag go? I don't look as touristy without it. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It kind of went up my ass, didn't it? She looks very happy for someone who just lost their bag to a fucking Pancham. That little fucking... Now get back here. First mission. Catch that fucking Pancham. Did you hire a Pokemon courier service? No. No, I didn't. Wait, so your bag got bag napped. Oh, duh. Yeah. I shouldn't have bugged you with my video stuff in my bag. Come on. Yeah, how about we just, you know, run? The moment you guys talked, that moment that Pancham could have gotten into all of my food. All into my food, my weed, and my frickin' porno mags. Oh. Reset camera. It looked like the Pokemon was carrying a bag of all things. Let's talk more, Chase. Okay, I like that you don't have to talk to everybody and there's just passive dialogue. I know, game. Yeah, they do, apparently. I like that the starters are chasing them. Oh shit, the autosave function will automatically save your progress for you as you play. You can manually save the game by pressing R in the main menu. If you close your game, it will resume your adventure from wherever your progress lists. Save. Chase after Pancham. I have a lot of money. Save progress. Bert, sector. Pokemon caught at level 20 or below will listen to your commands. Okay. There's gonna be the same rank up system for the badges. How unusual. Pokemon tend to care about people's stuff. No, because I'm the main character and there's got to be a reason for it, and there's gotta that's how you progress, right? Like fucking Pokemon don't normally care about belongings, but oh well, it's mine. You gotta have an adventure. Dude, I can fucking see. I am not blind. Ah, thieves. Pokemon thieves. I see. They're using Pancham to steal. Good. I'm glad it's not just a red. Like, okay, because everyone was saying that Pokemon don't like it. The way they were all talking, like Pokemon normally don't just steal from people like that. I guess. Yeah, good. They might be ancestors to the guys I was talking about. Some of them, maybe not. One of them is a dark-skinned girl, though. So none of the main cast was dark. I like that they're starting to add people of color in games now. Wasn't a while Pokemon randomly messing with that. Bag-napping Pancham must have been with those two. Taurus, what's your name? Got it. I'm Urbane. Oh, God. Really? Urbane? Like, because we're living, because we're in the city? And we're in the area surrounding it, so we're in an urban environment? I get it. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Rude! Tacky! Says the lady with a frickin' hiking bag. Maybe I was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. Wait, what? Why are we bringing random people's shit to the cops? If you know it was stolen from somebody, you're a dick. No need for that. I've got the bag's owner right here. Hey, you're Urbane! I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads filmed then, maybe? It's me, Andy from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced just last night. Oh, traders from last night. Sorry, not ringing a bell. Must have been not much of a challenge. Treated! That stings, but I guess fair. Yeah. I was gonna say, fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Got it. Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why he snagged the bag. Probably. It's nice of you to consider what Pancham wants, but the two of you against me, that's unfair. How is that unfair? There's double battles and even triple. Well, different. Different. They're not like 3 people battling. But there's double battles. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just help kind of guy, you see? Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back myself. Battle with Pokemon. That's right. You've got 3 Pokemon right here, ready to help. Whatever, just hurry up or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you want to battle with. So which Pokemon is it going to be? And before you ask, no, you can't. You. I will eventually get all 3. because they're gonna be in the game somewhere later, just like with the first one. That's Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. They can blast out mighty jets of water and bite like a champ. You want? Yes, I do. I want my boy. Now I just need 2 bad Chikoritas in this one. Not that I would care, because if I were to play another, if there was a third Legends coming out that had Chikorita in it, I would have Cyndaquil, Totodile, Chikorita. But that's not going to happen. Great, now I'm Druid, because I would not mind a Squirtle if they give me him. Ready to enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumiose. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? Forever. I have to. Waiting. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back. I'm going to get beat by a Pokemon first timer. Real quick, I'll teach you the very... Oh, God. You got to order your new buddy Totodile to use its moves to attack the Pokemon. If your opposing Pokemon's HP hit points fall to 0, you win. You're going down, Pancham. Give us a shot at revenge. We won't miss. I respect that spirit, but you're going to have an egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Urbane. You're dealing with me. Right, I'm sure you got much stronger in the day since I beat you. But you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense. I could lose, too, if you want. It's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. How do you do that? May I ask? It's a turn-based game. Andy the Backpacker. Sent out... La 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 la. Oh, you're lucky you have my... You're lucky you're a Pancham. You're what, Fighting Dark? Or fighting? Hold ZL to focus the opposing Pokemon you want to target. Press A or the other buttons to order your Pokemon moves. Once okay, that's different. Yeah, I had a feeling. I like this a lot. I am liking that. So this was what Game Freak is probably patenting. Hit like this. Yeah, no. Sorry, Nintendo. This is cool, though. I like a lot. I love the cooldown. It almost feels... They're making Pokemon feel a little more MMO-ish. Ish. I like. That's an improvement already. Level up. Water! Oh, that's cool. I like that. The little light bulb tells you new move. I like that. We lost. And the newbie at that. There's something in Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score next to comeback. My Pokemon are so lit down. That's why you get along so well. You lose together. Aw, you should date. For that upset, wait till night falls and come try again. No way, we're not dealing with you again. Not even if we met during the real. You can have your bag back. Pancham's sorry. Now, au revoir. Yeah, I don't get why you even did that. Aww. He gonna like make a surprise comeback or something? What a way to introduce me. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah, fist bump. Put them knuckles out. That's huge. Winning your first battle, you and your buddy must been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Totodile as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Here, have Totodile's ball. We keep Pokemon of these to bring him around with us. Yeah, it looks like she's completely new to Pokemon in general, huh? It's weird how every trainer is new to Pokemon that you use. Like, that makes me think, was she trying to... Was my character planning on becoming a Pokemon trainer? Or were they just being a normal person? They look older than a typical 10-year-old child. Maybe early teen. Cute. I love it. I love it. Oh, they're so cute. I want to high-five a Totodile. Don't worry, you're gonna love the Pokemon. Yes, I would, personally. As a kid, I've always had dreams of freaking being able to fucking have Pokemon. Good old days. Yeah. Battle Zone activated. Oh, does shit happen at night? Nightfall already? And here at Battle Zone, rotten luck. Gotta move, so here's the deal. Super short version. Battle tones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you a battle out of the spot. It's right nearby. Let's get... That's really weird. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of the bag. Fury and Tepic, you got this. That's interesting how they have zones for in battle. I don't know why they don't just have a spot outside the whole city where people just go and collect. I don't know why it's all inside. It's weird how they don't destroy the town. Schnurt. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two kill 5 pets and get into places where people can't follow them. Fortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta hightail it out of the battle zone, by all means. Not yet, sir. Yeah, I know, I'm looking around. I can't run just yet. Oh, mine's female? Okay. Come, Totodile. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I will miss this feature. Oh, I miss this feature. Yee. That's what I loved about Arceus, just being able to pop out all your Pokemon. Oh, I love that in Heart Gold, though. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm easy to please. We're almost there. We have got a pair of battle zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon. Square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. I don't think you gotta beat her. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. The points I earn from trunks of you will propel me into up in the ranks. But I'm not part of this yet. And then she's gonna be like, oh, why didn't you tell me? ZL to focus on a Pokemon and select move. Yeah, it's no longer fully turn-based. That's really cool. Bunnelby. Another night spent battling in the ZA Royal with no points to show for it. Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? No, I tried to tell you. Told you. We especially nighttime are the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Rude. Thank you. You and Total have some serious teamwork going. That's because I'm the main character. Now you know how intense battle zones, because there's my advice. You're your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes looking for us. Come, Totodile. Come. You just block that ladder off, huh? Oh. Oh! Honedge and fucking Fire Monkey. Oh, Honedge looks so cool. Try to get our hotel guest to safety. Let us through, would you? Yeah, see, this is an actual cutscene. Yeah, see, I should be taking myself down for this. Too bad your guess, once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If you want a target, I'm right here. Hey, there's Az's Floette. Is Az gonna show? Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Yeah, I don't understand the random, weird, certain trainer Pokemon having different colored Pokemon, because that's not, like, a form for it. The fuck? Damn. Okay. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should have saved that Light of Ruin move for when it really comes. Oh, is that what that was? Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. 3,000? Yeah, it was. Az did say I waited for you for 3,000 or whatever it was. 1,000. Yeah. See? It's already 3,000 years old, meaning Az has been established already in terms of the lore. But in the end of X and Y, it comes back, meaning like during the war that he started and killed all the people off to revive it as well, his Pokemon fucked off. Thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared up. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. I bet. What does these? Can I? You can relax. Okay. Oh. Oh. Miss, I love the music already. Humble establishment, Hotel Z. Tranquil, relaxing stay anywhere in Lumiose. Gonna have a single other guest. Come on in. X and Y doesn't need a remake, but it's good that it got an entire sequel game. Or prequel game. It's a pre-sequel, technically speaking, because it's a sequel game to X and Y, a sequel to Legends, but a prequel to the story. So technically, it's a mix of two. Oh, headlets and... Yeah, no. 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 I can go on the roof. Damn it. I didn't get to read that, but alright. I'm back as... There he is! Fucking tall as ever. And old as ever. Check it out, I brought us a guest. God damn, you are giant. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you look a lot smaller in the modern day X and Y games. That's Az, though. That's the guy that made himself immortal. That Floette is his. For anyone who's never played Pokemon or not played X and Y, to understand why I know this is a prequel, is because there was a war several thousand years prior to the game's events, and he built this machine that was able to take away lives, because the Yveltal is a bringer of calamity who can basically sap lives away, and then Xerneas is the one that does the opposite. It's kind of like the Inuyasha swords, where one saves lives, one kills. It's kind of like that. And then, you know, because one does that, one brings back people, and then Zygarde keeps them both in check. He made a machine that killed everyone, a bunch of people off to revive his Floette, and it fucked off after it saw what he did. And then after you fight him at the end of the game, where he kind of repents, Floette comes back. This is the hotel's owner. Say hi. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. That's right, this is me. She stepped off the train and Gare de Lumios is right in the world of trouble. But she battled her way out, clicked with Totodile perfectly. So I trusted her with Totodile as a partner. A wise decision. People in Pokemon meet when fate dictates it. Should be so. Yeah, feels like we're meant to be a team. But then night fell, we got caught up in the ZA's Royale stuff. So I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when the bag arrived with no owner. This is why I sent Floette out to seek you. When a bag arrived with no... Wait. Didn't I just have it? Huh? Didn't I just retrieve this bag back? Did something happen? Did my brain have a fart? This is why Floette, it seems no worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, Az. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old, like you always say. He is. And then people used to make the joke that because we had to wait a while for Pokebank to come out, so we could transfer things from the prior games into X and Y, and there was jokes about waiting 3,000 years for Pokebank. I know Nate Wants to Battle did make some funny stuff about that on one of his Pokemon covers. Believe you really are 3,000 years old. Lil Beam, I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I am Az. I am the owner of Hotel Z. I welcome you. Pray, allow me a few words. Why does your clothes look like you're as stitched up as you are? I hope you'll indulge me, because in X and Y, he looked disheveled as fuck. Here he looks damper, but some of his clothes look like a Frankenstein-esque creation. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Urbane entrusting you with Totodile makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power, for a Pokemon trainer has its place in it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it has placed its faith in. Sorry. Huh. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon. And never betray that faith. It's about the extent I can do with my voices. I apologize. I'm not the best. I can't really do low or high pitch anymore. I have deeper, because I have a deeper voice. Normally, this is how I talk, but my voice is actually deeper than that. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. Just, thank you. Key to room 202. Lurkin, thank you, Chase! Much love to you. Aw, I like it. I like the emote. Cute. Very cute. Thank you, Chase. Much love to you as well. Who the fuck ate Grandma?
For you.
Is that like Zombies Ate My Neighbors, the sequel?
Oh.
Who the fuck ate Grandma? I like it.
Homunculus. Holy shit. Homunculus.
Homunculus?
Jeez.
Full Metal Alchemist homunculi?
Do it.
That's the only thing I tried to, that's the only thing that popped in my head the moment you were saying, yeah, I can't. Don't feel bad. This game is throwing like French words at me, or whatever, more French sounding words, because this game, the area in this game, Kalos, is based on France. So there's words that are more Frenchy, and I'm like having trouble reading it. So don't feel bad. I also read phonetically. So if I'm reading words and text on Twitch, and I don't know how to read it, you'll hear me, like, try and fail miserably. But who the fuck ate my grandma? That sounds like a great title. I gotta look that game up now. Just by the name alone. But no, it's okay. If you were talking about homunculi, yes. Homunculi from Full Metal Alchemist. At least that was the only thing that came to my head. Yeah, homunculi, homunculus, whatever you want to call them. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down in the lobby tomorrow. I love the little Stitch emote. It's so cute. This is so adorable. Little experiment 626. Man, where are you keeping that shit, dude? Your room is about as fogged as mine. Oh, my girlfriend's a big fan of Demon Slayer. She would love that. She actually, my girlfriend actually dressed up as Nezuko. She would love that. That's so cute. Yeah, I got some emotes of mine and my girlfriend's, like, Twitch stuff like that. Got angel wings, a halo, and roses in my, like, name. So it's like a combination of mine and my girlfriend. Those are animated, but they're like the Twitch animated emotes. They're not custom. I need to get my own custom animated emotes. But I did. Those are emotes in general. All of my emotes are paid, like, bought by or paid to a custom artist. So, like, they're expensive as hell. So it's like I didn't want to add too many more because I don't have any more slots. Mine are all full. So I just put on the ones that I did and just added animation to it because it's kind of lazy. But no, this game's looking fun so far. Lumios has been candid. What new meetings has brought us? Alright, let's see where room 202 is like. There's a well-worn elevator. Which floor would you like to go? Second floor, please. I guess I'm on the first. This is a very tiny-ass hotel, I guess. It looks very Silent Hill-y, kind of. The hotel feeling. Looks... Just add more fog and a darker tone, and there you go. It kind of gives you that Silent Hill vibe. Almost. I wish I had more emote slots, too. I have a slight addiction. See, I love emotes myself, and I also like art. As an artist myself, I don't really draw. I make video content. And I've been doing that for over 12-ish years now. But I've always loved drawing. I've always loved growing up drawing. Always. Whatever. So seeing other artists with their emotes and other artwork that isn't, like, emoted or whatever for people's, like, whatever, Twitch. Even my stuff. Even, like, my title card here. Like, I commissioned a person to take Phantasy Star Online PSO2's Forest, because I love Phantasy Star, and they basically just made it, like, animated. That's why you could see it, like, move, and the foliage and all that. Like, that's all Phantasy Star related, and a lot of my emotes are Phantasy Star related, and I love it. Even my, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, that's actually from a game called PSO2, if you've never heard of it. But that is I, like, asked them to do that. And then, like, you got my ending cards. It's all the same. I even have an intermission page that I don't use. There's my Be Right Back. And then even my webcam border, which is what it's meant to be. But I wanted to make a layout, but I accidentally asked for, like, webcam. So, like, part of the edges of my border, it goes up into a spike, so it doesn't really fit well as a actual border, so I just blew it up more. Because if I had it on screen like a webcam border like I wanted, it would just block most of the screen with my face in the middle of the page. So I kind of, like, green screen would not work, so I made it that. But yeah, it's all animated. I wanted something to have people's names on screen, so that way people get thanked without me having to outright always say it. But yes, a lot of that's costly. That costs you several $100 at least, more than that. And then, not to mention the emotes. I have a slew of emotes. Aside from this emote here, every other... Because that emote that I just posted, that's me literally with Photoshop. I took a picture of me with my Pokemon hat backwards with a Pokeball in my hand and a hoodie on. And that was it. And then the rest are all actually paid for commission. So it's just like, yeah. So like I have like 3 or 4 different artists over time that has been joined my Discord that I've supported. My point of this is like, even if I didn't use this stuff, I like to collect that stuff. And even if people want to promote their own work in my Discord, I allow that and would love to see that. That way, if people maybe want some artwork in the future, they can ask them. Or if I do. But yeah, like, I love even just collecting it. Like a figurine or something. I just love seeing people's work. Because I know I'm not the best when it comes to drawing, even though I loved it myself. I just have a trouble drawing from memory. So I always had to look at something. I can't like I can't draw Dragon Ball off memory for even know how much I love Dragon Ball. That's hindered my drawing so badly. So I just stopped. But this is my art. I used to be a lot better at art, but now yeah, I'm rusty. I actually have talent, natural talent. I just need to look at something. Because I actually have a picture, I don't know where it is, but I know I drew me back in high school for a project. I drew myself. Drawing people is hard. And I did. All I did was I made a grid. They have you draw it based on grid. And then you would look at yourself in like a mirror or a spoon. And you would line up your parts in the grid. And then you would erase the grid lines. And that's actually helps you stay on point with where shit should go. I was always bad at drawing like, what is it, perspective? When you would have to like draw a room. They would have you like draw a room and make it look like it's 3D. Kind of like if you're an architect-ish. I'm bad at drawing that. It's like perspective. Like I was always bad at that stuff. But I graduated with an associate's liberal arts degree in college. So I mean, I'm an art major to a degree. I even was looking to go to an all art school, but that was 180 grand. My parents were not paying that. $202. I'd like to do it with your key. So I just decided after watching several YouTubers play Pokemon, I was like, you know what? This looks fun. Let me see if I can get a capture card. My first capture card was a Roxio player before the Elgato release, and then a capture card for the 3DS. And Pokemon was one of my first videos I've ever done. If you go to the very bottom of my YouTube and look at my oldest videos, you'll see videos of me using a phone to record me capturing Pokemon. And X and Y, fun fact, was one of the generations at the time that was released. So this is a kind of a nice nod to my start with this game being set in X and Y. Because there's like me capturing Pokemon on like Diamond and Pearl or Heart Gold and a lot of that. And you get to see how bad my audio was. Because every time I would talk, since I was using a webcam microphone back then, you would hear static every time I speak. It sounded so bad. I mean, I've improved a lot over the years, even as when I was still using shittier audio, and whatnot, even my recordings improved. But holy lord, going back and watching those back on my birthday, you can see how much I've improved over the years in terms of quality, in terms of content. It's crazy. And I still think I'm trash, but that's just me as an artist. I will always think I'm trash in terms of my own output. People like my content, I do realize that. And I'm not trying to rub anyone or push anyone away, because I know how yesterday I was, or earlier I could have been, like I was talking about how bad I am at things. That's just my passion. It comes out like that, and I think I'm just shit at everything. Someone's left your water and other amenities atop the chest of the... Did they now? Nice. About time to head to bed. Oh. Dressed, yeah, I'll call it a day. I don't know what staying up's gonna do for me. Sorry, I know you should sleep, but can we talk a sec? I sleep with my clothes on. I mean, I do. I just don't like being cold. I know my girlfriend's gonna make me buy more pajama pants because I know I prefer to sleep in clothes because I don't like freezing. And my house is all wooden floors. I don't like to be cold. I get cold very easily. I'm probably gonna have to buy pajama pants. Because the one time I stayed at my current girlfriend's house, and slept in her bed. She's like, "You got pajama bottoms?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, I do." It was cute. Begging your pardon, dear guest, I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Wait, what? That means, come on, you gotta see the... I'm very confused. This is a very small-ass roof, but homey as hell. I would come up here and smoke on that couch. Shit. Hang with my girlfriend, have a few drinks, smoke. Fuck. Bit late now, but I would love a view like this. Homey as hell up here. Very small, but homey. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. I wonder if Clement's ancestors in that tower. Because Clement was the gym leader of Lumiose City. The electric gym leader. I owe Az a big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. They call him AZ, but his name is Az. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but I think you can give me a hand. And since I already figured out what ZA stood for, I knew this game was not only set in the past, and it's also evident because the first Legends game is set in the past. And they have to. What other reason would they be talking about X and Y now? Because they never gave us a Z version. This is this is basically our Z version. Because they keep talking about Hotel Z. The name of the game is ZA, which stands for Zygarde, and Az is a character that's over 3,000 years old. There's going to be a lot of revelations for people who actually know and played X and Y. That's why I'm excited, because actually Gen 6 is my second favorite region. Johto, or Gen 2 and Gen 4's remakes are my favorite games of all time. And X and Y follow suits. So I'm really... And then Arceus is probably somewhere around that area. I'm really going to like this, I hope. Do right by me, not to put you in the spot, but I think you can give me a hand. So far, I'm liking how the battles feel. They're very different. It feels almost MMO-ish, where you're kind of... The Pokemon are running around the field, and your moves have a cooldown after you use it. So it's feeling a bit more MMO. I really hope Pokemon does some of that, because I've been wanting Pokemon to kind of do this, but not full-on MMO. Now what I want, is an option to be a gym leader, a trainer. That'd be kind of basic as fuck. An evil team leader or team member, or whatever. Or maybe even a rival or something. I would love more freedom to be kind of my own thing. That'd be neat. You're the best. Good, I have my BFF now. Zygarde. There he is, little Zygarde. I did not play enough of, what is he from? Sun and Moon and Scarlet and Violet? Or Sword and Shield or whatever? Where you get all the, yeah, I think it's Sun and Moon. Where you get all the different cells and you get, like, the dog form and all that. Because Zygarde didn't have much at all in his own game. So the next game, they made a bunch of different versions of him. In this game, he gets a Mega Form. So they're finally giving Zygarde love. I really like his design. I get Bacon Bird. I get to see Bacon Bird. I really hope I get to see fucking Xerneas and Yveltal. A girl accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was she also brought here because Lumiose requires her? Just like how Arceus wanted me? Is this Zygarde's plan now to bring me here? Of course it is. I mean, Arceus brought the main character from the prior one. And now I'm getting lured in by the legendary or whatever. Not mythical, but main legendary of X and Y. One of them. Yeah, introductions usually take longer for new games for me because I like to actually explore, and then I like to talk about it, and then if there's people here, I'll just have a conversation. So this is where I talk more, because you're gonna see and hear a lot of my reactions, which is why I'm upset about, like, when I first started Arceus, I lost like the first several episodes, which I learned having gone through some of my footage that I didn't actually miss that much with the first several episodes. It was just all the beginning shit and whatever else, and then one episode begins like the very first noble fight. So I don't think I missed anything important in terms of actual boss fights. And then there's a bit of a jump, I think, but I don't know if there actually is. I might just be wrong. But there was one episode where I had only 100 hours or 200 hours and out of 500, so I'm really hoping I didn't lose all that footage. I know in the future I plan on going back and just redoing a bit of the beginning of Legends Arceus just to fill in that gap. Because otherwise it starts at like part 9 or 10, and I'm just... half my episodes are all titled, I fucked up, I hate me, or whatever. And it's just so depressing sounding. But that's just because I'm passionate for this stuff. Like, even though I may not be the best streamer who gets constant activity every day or like 50 million people all the time. In fact, I rate out half the time with 1. Like, I'm happy just to be here. But I get very into it though. Which is why I get depressed a lot and bitch a lot. Just know that's a passionate thing for me. Seems to have set you off on a path towards adventure. Okay, what is special about this fucking bag? Someone's left you water. Yeah, okay. You can barely read that. Do I get to go in these? Don't give me doors. Don't do that. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? I'm loving how this game looks. And it feels a lot more fluid. That's crazy. Arceus already feels a little step back on just the feel of the smoothness. Like, this game is definitely an improvement. May not be battle-wise, I don't know yet, but the controls definitely flew. The graphics have definitely dramatically boosted. Then again, I am doing the Switch 2 version. I bought a Switch 2 solely for this game, and eventually Donkey Kong, and the new FromSoft Duskbloods that's going to be happening. So, yeah. First floor lobby. Let's check the roof again. Vert District. What is that? Why does this feel like very Kingdom Heartsy? Hey! Rough day yesterday, huh? Your bag gets stolen, then you get dragged into the ZA Royale. The ZA Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taking Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. I think this is where the PvP is gonna be. This is how they're implementing the PvP, I think. Making it this battle royale thing. I guess they're trying to make it more seamless, like the PvP is more like in-game, I think, with how this battle royale is. They're trying to make it feel seamless, like you're battling an actual in-game trainer, but it's another person. I like that, and we'll see. They're hiding Mega Stones behind some of these battle... like, this game has this weird, like, battle pass, I guess, thing. I don't know. The way I was reading it is like you gotta battle people in a PvP thing, like an Apex battle pass or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna work like that, but there's things tied behind that. Kind of like if you play and do the passes, the weekly, whatever, in those kind of games. I don't play Apex, but my friend does, and he talks about it all the time. So it kind of feels like that. I don't know if it's going to update, but there's Mega Stones tied behind some of these. I really hope it's not. I really hope some of these trainers or actual people aren't fucking stupidly good, because I suck competitively. Because I just like damage. I don't really use a lot of good move. I don't use, like, plan moves in conjunction with one another, or, you know, care too much about natures unless it's shiny or anything. What I wanted your help with, remember? I wonder what Legends game, if they make another one after this, is going to introduce a lot of the modern concepts of Pokemon, like breeding and stuff like that. I wonder if they're just going to keep going until it all just melds into the late modern games, because I would love a Legends Celebi. If we're going to continue the trend of naming it after a mythical, Legends ZA, even though Zygarde himself is not a mythical, he's just a normal legendary. I hate the term mythical, but that is an event legendary Pokemon, like Mew is a mythical. I would love a Legend Celebi, which is a mythical. Arceus himself is a mythical. I think Diancie would be the mythical for this one, but he's not mentioned in the title. But I would love a Legend Celebi and a Legends Mew. This is actually what I wanted to help with. I know there's a sudden. Can you join the ZA Battle Royale? Come again? No. Your Photon Boat. Why is my character like, no, I don't want to. I want to. Dear me, you are invited to join the Battle Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumiose. Anyone who attains the highest rank A will earn the right to call himself one of Lumiose's strongest trainers. Granted a wish. Shenron? As long as it is in the power to fulfill, you are Shenron! If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Battle Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. This is set in the past, not 3,000 years, like I thought, like 1,000 years, like I originally was thinking it was. It might still be that far back, but the character Az is still mentioned to be 3,000 years old. So I'm very confused on that one. So it's set in the past, but not as far back as I was expecting. Because if they're still talking about this guy being 3,000 years old, it's still set it has to be set somewhere still in the mid, because that's what the that's what the story was with him in the main X and Y games. Some immortal dude that's over 1,000 years old. They invite you since you held your own. You weren't even signed up. They can tell you got a promises trainer. I also got the message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. It was a shock. The bigwigs here around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Why? Do they want to start up like all the Elite Four and the badges and all that? Is that what they're doing? For a second, I'll set up an app for you. I can put my contact info while I'm at it. There's the install button. Look, did you just give me an install button? My phone can install now. Thank you. Okay, the app's ready, but are you? I can't force you, but I'm kind of begging you. Please join me at the rest of Team MZ? MZ. To try to win the ZA Royale. MZ? Where's M come in? What? You got the rank, you got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love if you could use your skills to help me. To help all of Lumiose. Like, what exactly? For real, I'm so thrilled. I'm getting goosebumps. Thanks to you. This means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ. We're lucky to have you. Okay. We gotta make sure you've got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go. Your official MZ proof. You're one of us. Wait. Oh, shit. Yes. I was about to say, am I getting close? Please, give me clues. No way you can battle carrying your huge triple bag, right? The satchel won't get in your way. Try the jacket on. Go ahead.